Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the questions based on the lesson Deep Water. Now, first question. How did Douglas develop an aversion to water? Now, Douglas developed an aversion to water when he was of the age of 3 or 4, when he was accompanied by his father to the California beach. There, a wave of water threw him down, swept over him, and he was buried in water. And then he was very much frightened, and that's why he developed an aversion or dislike for water. Now, second question. What happened at the YMCA swimming pool which instilled fear of water in Douglas' mind? Now, what happened? That one day, when he was of the age of 10 or 11 years, and he was sitting all alone on the edge of the swimming pool, YMCA swimming pool, and he was waiting for the other children to come. Just at that time, a big bruiser of a boy picked him up and threw him into the pool at the deep end. And he was frightened. He got water in his mouth and he sank to the bottom. He was frightened, but his mind was working, and he devised a way, and he planned that when his feet would touch the bottom of the pool, he would make a big jump and come to the surface. But when his feet touched the bottom, he tried to jump, but he couldn't come to the surface. His lungs felt as if they would burst. He was overpowered by fear, reached out as if to grab something, but could only get his hands on the water. He got suffocated due to lack of air, couldn't scream, moved his arms desperately, but all his efforts failed, and he once again sank to the bottom of the pool. An unexplainable terror seized him, and his limbs were lifeless, rigid due to the fear, and he couldn't even scream. The only sign of life was his heartbeat, and he sucked in water. Then suddenly all his efforts to save himself stopped, and he was relaxed, peaceful, fearless, and sleepy, and almost dead. So, due to this incident, due to this experience, he has developed an fear of water. Now, next question. How did this experience at YMCA swimming pool affect Douglas? Now, due to this experience, Douglas became very much upset. He couldn't enjoy his fishing trips. He couldn't go out for canoeing, boating. He couldn't paddle in the shallow water. So, he couldn't enjoy his holidays. Now, how did Douglas overcome his fear of water? Now, Douglas tried to overcome his fear of water by hiring an instructor, swimming instructor. He decided that he will learn swimming, and he wanted to check if he had overcome his fear as well. He tried to swim fast in the swimming pool all alone. Then he started swimming in the lakes, and ultimately when he was able to swim the complete lake from one shore to the other and back again in the warm lake, only then he was sure that he was overcome his fear of water. Now, next question. How did the instructor turn Douglas into a swimmer? Instructor taught him made him practice swimming step by step, piece by piece. He turned him swimmer. He taught him how to inhale and how to exhale in the water. He taught him various leg exercises, breathing exercises in water, and in this way he turned him swimmer. Uh, he built him swimmer piece by piece. Now, next question. Why does Douglas, as an adult, recount a childhood experience of terror and his conquering of it? What larger meaning does he draw from this experience? Now, William Douglas gives a detailed description of his childhood experience so that the reader gets familiar with the kind of fear that he had as a child. And when he quotes Roosevelt, all we have to fear is fear itself. He tries to draw a larger meaning from his experience. He wants to highlight the fact that life becomes meaningful and the desire to live grew intense once he had conquered his fear. So the all we have to fear is fear itself is means that we should try to overcome our fear. And as it has already been said by someone that cowards die many times, valiant die but once. That is, that fear is very harmful. So all we have to overcome our fear. Thank you.